The design of the dollar has undergone various changes over the years. What is perhaps the number one currency in the world? Today, let's go through the evolution of the dollar bill. It's believed that in 1690, the Massachusetts Bay Colony issued the first paper currency in America. The capital was needed to finance the military during King William's War, the North American arm of the War of the Grand Alliance, also known as the 9 Years' War. Despite opposition from Great Britain, each of the 13 colonies had its own currency by the time of the American Revolution. These notes were typically expressed in Spanish reals as well as in British shillings, pounds, and pence. The reason behind this was that colonial North American commerce was conducted with foreign coins. Noted polymath Benjamin Franklin began printing paper money as early as 1728 and proposed a universal paper currency in 1765. Franklin is known for his quotes about money, such as "a penny saved is a penny earned," and "the use of money is all the advantage there is in having it." When the Continental Congress needed a way to finance the Revolutionary War in 1775, it began issuing notes called Continentals. Continentals were not backed by gold or silver and could be easily counterfeited. Just like today's US currency, Continentals were singularly valued on purchasing power. Congress called for the regulation of coin currency in 1792. But didn't make a specific reference to paper money. As outlined in Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution, Congress could create and regulate coin currency, both foreign and domestic. But there's no specific reference to paper money. Thus, individual banks started issuing their own notes. The U.S. first widely issued paper money in 1861. To finance the Civil War, Congress sanctioned the issuance of paper currency known as demand notes. The name referred to the fact that the currency, which was available in denominations of 5, 10, and 20, could be redeemed in coins on demand. By 1874, the blue and green colors on the front of the $1 bill were removed. The red floral design around the words Washington, D.C. was an 1880 addition. George Washington's wife, Martha, appeared on the 1886 silver certificate. Martha wasn't the first woman to be depicted on federal paper currency. Between 1865 and 1869, Pocahontas appeared on the back of the $20 bill. The image, which illustrates her baptism, is based on a painting that hangs in the Capitol Rotunda. In the 1890s, an era of increasing innovation and industrialization, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, the government agency responsible for the design of U.S. currency, sanctioned an aesthetic upgrade for paper money. This design, praised by many, includes images based on paintings by the allegorical artists Edwin Blashfield, Will H. Lowe, and Walter Sherlock. After the Panic of 1907, the first global financial crisis of the 20th century, President Woodrow Wilson signed the Federal Reserve Act in 1913, establishing the Federal Reserve System as the central bank of the United States. The goal of the system, which designated the Federal Reserve note as the new national currency, was to prevent banking panics and increase the use of the dollar worldwide. The 1920s saw the introduction of the smaller-sized dollar bill that we know today. The change in proportion was likely to reduce production costs. Measuring 6.14 by 2.61 inches, the notes were characterized by a blue treasury seal on the front, with a reverse side that lacked symbolism or any official government emblem. The Great Seal, with its recognizable pyramid and eagle motifs, was added to the dollar bill in 1935 at the suggestion of Henry Wallace, Franklin Roosevelt's agriculture secretary and eventual vice president. In 1957, the famous "In God We Trust" motto on the back was added to the $1 bill. The motto first appeared on US coins during the Civil War to reflect a national increase in religious sentiment. Congress rendered $1 silver certificates obsolete in 1963. The certificates were replaced with $1 Federal Reserve notes, the paper currency Americans use to this day. Between 1991 and 1995, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing installed a web press, the type of press used to print newspapers. The goal of the web-fed press was to prove that it could produce currency more quickly and cheaply than sheet-fed systems. Capable of printing both sides of a note in a single pass, it was able to generate 10,000 sheets in just 35 minutes. In 2006, the U.S. Department of Treasury estimated that around $70 million worth of counterfeit bills were in circulation. Though these numbers were based on annual seizure rates, the Secret Service was founded with the aim of reducing counterfeit money. 2.2 billion $1 notes will be minted in 2024. The yearly currency order for the 2024 fiscal year includes 2.2 billion $1 notes. Well guys, thanks for watching until the end and for all the support. If you want to help us, click that subscribe button, give me a like and comment on what you would like to see next. Okay, peace.